All right, guys, so I know this is gonna be a very large refresher for both of you guys, but I just want to walk through, well, I guess it's less of a refresher for Zach than it is for Jesse. That being said, I'm just gonna walk through everything. You guys can look at this and, do whatever you can at 9. I probably will not be available at 9 o'clock. That being said, use this video, and if you have any questions after that, just let me know. So the first thing is we're going to come over here to the computer and we're going to turn it on just good old-fashioned computer style, button top left corner. That should kick the monitor on. The monitor is just in standby at all times. I never actually turn the monitor off. The computer and monitor are the only two things on their separate power circuit. Everything else is linked together. So when you come together, you're going to click this power button on. It now turns everything on in sequence. It's going to turn your compressor on, or your EQ rack on, your recorder on, all of your speakers on, your TV, and the computer underneath the TV. All that will get turned on all at the same time. I've also already turned everything on, did a little bit of a preset for you guys. I don't know why that turns on every time, it just does. So all of that should be set. These are the same 5 channels that you've always had, 1 through 5, left to right. So 1 is here, 2, 3 is now your center mic, 4 and 5, of course, which is the ones you've already got preset. 6 here is going to be your computer up there. It also does the TV. So if he wants to turn on the TV, your TV is now into your speaker system. It runs its own sound as well as our sound. So if you have it turned off, you'll hear something, not a lot, but something. Then you turn that button on, this one here, of course, and it will give you our sound plugged in. This one here, 7 is now our fun computer here. It's going to help out with whatever. Hopefully you will not be using him. If you do, I'm really sorry. You do everything the exact same with Google Chrome that you were doing. And it's not plugged into Planning Center. Planning Center. Perfect. So you just click log in. It's got you all set up, already in Planning Center, ready to go. So then the next thing, this is sound there. So if they need sound from Planning Center, like let's say whatever song it is, and they didn't do a song. Let's say they want Cornerstone. You click on Cornerstone. You click on Files. Click on Cornerstone. And now it's playing. So you'd go back over here. And there it is. Now, like I said, hopefully you will not even need that. Hopefully all of that will run smoothly without all of that. Given the option. The next portion. So, and just for future reference, this guy here is your wireless mic here. I've kind of rigged that. It's not really a good signal, but it works. So is what it is. This is your monitors, which feeds the signal to them, which I think is the exact same that it's always been. And then red is your house. This monitor here goes to the sound for Facebook, for the camera up there. We'll discuss that in just a second. Pretty much just leave him where he is. He needs to be full volume. I wish I could change that, but I can't. So it doesn't matter. So that is the board, which you already know. next we've got our fun recorder here. Hopefully I'll be able to get, you'll be able to work this through the podcast, so that way I can set up the podcast. So what you need is right here, there is a USB cover. So you're going to pull the USB cover off, and look, there's the USB, which you usually see. And up top here, I've got 2 USBs for you. So you're going to pull these USBs out and you're going to plug it in. Maybe, if I can do it, which I can't because I'm not cool enough. But since y'all are way cooler than me, you'll be able to handle it, no worries. You plug it in, USB it says, and you're gonna press record, okay? You press and hold record. It starts saying record. Now when you push it again, it instantly starts, if you don't push and hold it. If you push it again, it starts recording. You push it, record one more time, it pauses, okay? You push and hold, it cuts it off, which is good for putting on the second track. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna push and hold, it's gonna go back to this mode. That track is now done. You push and hold it again, you open up another track. So you push and hold, it is now here, it's waiting. You push it, 1 second, 2 seconds, now you're done. So if you leave it here, you've just paused it. You push and hold again, it's now done with that track. So like going from communion to the sermon, that's what you're going to end up doing. So that's how you work that. And whenever you're done, just feel free to pull it out. There's no like need to eject hardware or any of that. So that's done there. And then I just like that. It's a dust cover. It doesn't really matter, honestly. So the next portion is your computer. Your computer, we are trying to stream everything on Facebook, of course, which y'all know. I keep the mouse over here. It's just easier for me. You do you. So I keep my mouse here. You're going to go to this symbol right here, right? You're going to click on that. It's going to open up UCam. UCam, you're going to click this bottom, and you're going to go live broadcast to Facebook. It's going to say that, and you're going to say go. All right, when it loads up, you're going to go to this top right corner right here, and you're going to click Greater Huntsville Church, and you're going to click go live, right? So this screen is telling you, do you want to create an event, which you don't. You want to go live. This is saying if you click this over, it's just a test and will be erased. You do not want that. You're just going to select that you want to go live. And you're going to select CyberLink UCam 9. Now, like I was telling Jesse, for whatever reason, it's got all these extra things and it's really pissed off. And for whatever reason, it doesn't like to work. And I sit here and I refresh it and I click it and I do all of the things. And sometimes it'll eventually work. And it's still not really working. You can tell because UCam will pop up over here on the side. Nope, still not working. All right. And so that's what I do. I do that over and over again, and I just sit here and fiddle with it and fight with it, and it makes me mad, and I make it mad, and we go back and forth in this fun little circle, round and round, until finally I'm able to work with it, right? Finally, it'll eventually come up, and you'll have this sidebar here, and you'll have the camera showing live what you want to see here, okay? Is it showing the other camera? So then the other thing is, after you do this and you finally get UCam to work and your sidebar to come up, right? You're going to click this down to Realtek Audio. That means I'm going to get sound from this computer here. And when this sidebar is up, you're going to click the options or the settings, whatever. Doggone it. It's never done this before. Of course not. It wants to throw a fit since I'm doing this video for you guys, of course. So anyways, this same sidebar will look just like this, okay? And you're gonna click the settings up here, and these are the settings that are gonna come up. Now what you're gonna do is you're gonna leave it just as it is, right? Like this. It's gonna be no. So it's going to be this same size, right? I shouldn't have done that because now it's not doing anything. Shame on me. So then you're going to click this button here, and this sidebar is going to pull up in front of the Facebook Live page. Okay. So you'll have this page here. You'll have this thing here on this sidebar right here. This same sidebar will be here. And you're going to be able to manually zoom however you want, right? So of course, while all the singers are there, you're going to have it zoomed out, right? And you're going to have this great view as your little thumbnail at this size, right? Oh, sorry, hold on. Yeah, no, that's still right, yeah. So you're still going to have all this, right? Then you're going to go up here, and you're going to type in the date. So like for today, I'm going to look down here. It's going to say 1/6. So I'm going to say Sunday service 1/6/2022, and then repeat it right here. Sunday service 1/6/2022, and then save that. And then you're going to go down here, and this will be red, and you'll click go live. Okay. So then you go live, and your service, this view will be this size thumbnail, right? And when you're this size thumbnail, you're then going to control this. And when you have all the singers, you're going to obviously capture all the singers, right? And then Communion's going to come, and it's going to be Charlie Brown, and Charlie Brown is going to be right there, and you're going to zoom in, and you're going to go just like this, right? And then, you know, Charlie's going to be done, and you're going to zoom back out, and you're going to capture all the singers. And then JD's going to come up, right? And JD's going to start preaching, whatever, and you're going to zoom in on JD. And then JD, being how he always is going to have something on the TV, right? And so let's say that he's making a point or something. If it's just like a regular old PowerPoint, I wouldn't worry about it. But let's say he's making a video, or he is, you know, got a scripture reading that's going to take more than 2 seconds or something. Then you can move this over here, and you can capture whatever's on the TV. And then we'll put it back on JD whenever he's done doing his shenanigans, right? And all of that will be in Facebook Live. At the end of Facebook Live, there's going to be a button. I want to say it's in this exact same spot. I'm not 100% on that, but roughly in the same spot. It's going to say something about in production or publish or something to that effect. And you're going to click on that, and you're going to be done, right? When you're all done, you're going to close out all of this. You're going to close out Planning Center, all the things. You're going to end your recording. You're going to take out that USB. You're going to put it right up here on the right-hand side, and I'm going to get it from there. And then when you go to cut this off, one button, bam, all done. That cuts off everything except this computer. And then when you cut off this computer, Click, power, shut down. Good old fashioned, like any other computer, right? And that is everything. And that covers all the sound you should need for, the next while, at least until I decide to change something up. But that should cover you for a good long time between all of Facebook Live and the sound and the recording until I get a compressor and whatnot. That should solve all of our problems. So if you have any questions, feel free to call me. If you feel like I don't know what's going on or why this is what, or I can't get this to work, feel free to call me. I don't know what I'm going to be doing at 9 o'clock, but whatever. Give me a call if I'm not busy or I don't have the girls at breakfast or whatever. I will call and walk you through it. All right, guys, I appreciate it very, very much. I hope you guys totally understand all this fun stuff and can scroll to the part that you don't understand or whatever. I love you guys. Thank you. Bye.